Love you, my nigga.
Love you
Miss
too,
you,
boy.
baby. Miss
My
you,
boy,
baby.
true that. And true that, man. Switch my nigga up in your hood, man. My nigga, true that. I ain't seen a nigga in years, bro.
Hey, everybody, what's up? How's it going with this industry and everything? That's what's cracking like, you feel?
GDK. Come on. GDK. Folks came out of the folks, the youngest GDK member. He invented that shit.
To you, like, what is drill music?
We started the word drill with our music. Like, let's do a drill. We started that shit.
Like, how would you explain drill music to someone who doesn't know?
Music that make you wanna kind of get outside and go just be outside. You feel what I'm saying? Make sense?
Trap spot, selling coke and heroin out this trap spot. 40 Glock, hit him in his face, make his head pop.
You get on going? Yeah. So yeah, it turn you up. It give you adrenaline.
Drill music is something that, I mean, in the grander scheme of things, you could see it as, you know, a hyper-violent offshoot of trap generally that, you know, sort of like came out of a very specific area.
I describe drill music as, it's violent, but mainly fiction. It's like realistic fiction music. So like, that's why I shot my video, 4K Troll, shot it right here in this park, right here where you
I just heard some shit that didn't piss me off. Yeah, that's
feeling that I shot it right here.
The lyrics are pretty intense in that song.
Grab my Glock, then I grab my mask and hop
Oh no, that wasn't it. Oh yeah, that was Shoebox Baby.
out, then I blast. But he ain't lack, he pulled out his strap and started shooting back. It sound like it's compact to my, I got a double back, it's finna crack.
Yeah. But it's all entertainment, you know what I'm saying? It's
Why y'all
all
keep
for,
touching,
like the
girl?
people. Like, cause like
Y'all being
music
annoying.
nowadays is
Hey,
all
what
about
you
like
doing?
controversial shit. Drama really makes money.
Back to that breaking news live from Chopper 2, a mass shooting. At least 6 people shot. This all happening at 65th and King Drive in Parkway Gardens.
So what was it like growing up?
Get my brownie.
We had to grow up. We had to really grow up and grow up fast. All that little boy shit went out the window. Everybody around this bitch got PTSD. Everybody around this bitch saying somebody die. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we had a brotherhood that can nobody come between. We not let nothing happen to none of us. Marlo couldn't even beat up OD. We gonna fuck Marlo ass up, boy. You better not put your hands on folks, boy. For them to pull a pipe out, hold on. And it's the same way. Like, we got each other, boy. On Old Grade, we ain't got no deities on BDN.
What can you tell us about the year 2011?
2011. I experienced like my first friend get killed. My best friend OD, he died in 2011.
In 2011, a Parkway Gardens resident named O.D. Perry, which Oblock's now named after, was murdered, gunned down just outside the gates of Parkway Gardens. What was one of your favorite memories of you and O.D.?
Man, I got a lot of them bitches though. He had this crazy ass dog named 50, bro. On J Money, bro. I was scared of that motherfucker, bro. Like play with the dog. On Key, I'm like, boy, I ain't playing with that motherfucking dog, bro. Y'all tripping. Motherfucker run up on me, boy, bird. It's your bitch ass on. Oh, right now to this day, I still don't play with people dogs. I don't give a fuck if that bitch a chihuahua. Bro, get your dog before that bitch die. On game.
O.D.'s murder was allegedly in retaliation for the murder of Shondale Tuka Gregory, a rival gang member who lived just a few blocks away on 63rd.
Them was the sad years of my life, cause I had just had my first child and everything. I'm really like traumatized. Like, I ain't know if was I supposed to crash out or fall back. And my mom used to be talking to me like, man, you got a daughter. Don't be like these niggas, don't die.
How many friends do you think you've lost since then?
Over 10 dead on this gang, like 2 motherfuckers a year. I swear to God. Owen Platoon and motherfucking 11, Sherrod and Whitey and 12. We got LA and J Money and motherfucker died in 13. My crowd gone. I gotta hang on up on them. I ain't gonna stunt. When it seemed like when folks died, folks' careers took off. When Old passed away, folks took that shit to another level. Chief Keef and Dirt and them came out. They lit this bitch up, you feel me? So it's like,
Shortly after O.D.'s murder, a close friend of his decided to make his first song, which would serve as an Oblock anthem, to celebrate the life of O.D. and diss Shondale Tuka Gregory. This friend was named Keith Cozart, aka Chief Keef.
Hit a nigga up on Gil Fuck, I do drugs till I'm dead.
Oblock, Rick City, bitch.
Middle fingers to Shondale.
I get out. On my son, I get out. October 4th, 2011. This bitch get to going up. The block busting, I just got out. I get out, I see Platoon and White. Folks got cocky as hell. I'm looking, I'm like, how the fuck y'all let OD get killed? Platoon put his head down. He like, man, go take your daughter upstairs. I'm finna holler at you. I take my daughter up. I remember Inky D and them came up there. Deep as hell, everybody coming in. Happy as hell. Fat Mac and Stu get to showing out. They get to fighting. Hey, Fat Mac. You remember I got out of jail, you want Stu start fighting that day? Him and Stu get to fight. Hey, folks, them like, man, y'all showing out because folks just got out. Dirk and Reese come see me. I'm alright. I'm like, I'm feeling love like a motherfucker. I'm damn. Folks them come rap with me. I'm like, I fuck O-Guy. I fuck O-Guy. You know, they rapping with me. Boom, 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 boom. We talking all us and that bitch crying now. I'm like, damn. I just got out, we all crying right now. I'm like, the fuck? Fuck that, we ain't crying, we out here, we get outside.
In the next 2 years, Chief Keef would go from a young Oblock rapper to one of the most commercially successful rappers in the world, with hits like I Don't Like and Hate Being Sober.
Don't like! Oh, yeah. Tighter, he's already tight.
Chief Keef. Chief Keef made it more like global.
And before you knew it, white America was doing the hokey pokey to murder music and unknowingly singing along to the anthems of an actual gang war playing out in real time. For a year, the conflicts of Oblock were a mystery to the general public. That was until one man came around and exposed the inner workings of Chicago's gang war to the world.
In 2010, 2011, I'm in college and I'm doing commentary about hip hop. I had some hot takes about like Kanye and Drake and stuff like that at the moment. So I was kind of gaining an audience. And I remember when the drill scene popped off. And I remember doing a video on Keef, and I was like, I love the music. So I'm reading the comments, and everyone was like, you're not telling the full story, okay? Because I'm going in there and I'm doing a quick video, and I'm like, yo, all his ops is dead. You know what I mean? He's dissing them. It's over. You know what I mean? Like, these guys, we don't even need to know their names. And everyone was like, well, no, they're not dead. And actually, the guys who he's dissing just killed his guys. They were talking about people like Lil J.
Screaming fuck OD.
They were talking about like the FBG gang.
Nigga fuck T-Roy and OD, them dead bitches.
I'm like, yo, nobody knows these people, like respectively, because they don't have a hit song. Chief Keef is going crazy with hit songs. So I made this page called The War in Chirac, and I started covering basically just constant feuds that were happening.
It's your boy DJ Academics, and now information has come to my attention. Now y'all know I call Lil Reese the Chirac Grim Reaper. Well, pretty much because every time you look through his mentions, you see a bunch of dead niggas. CBS Chicago is reporting that a 15-year-old boy, aka Little Nick from 600, was shot multiple times, and then he was brought to a hospital where he was pronounced dead by the Cook County medical examiner. At least he died doing what he loved best. Someone actually told me that these guys actually keep score on killing and coonery within Chirac. The most valuable coon is probably a legit award. The war in Chirac never stops. The coonery never fucking ends. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share.
His War in Chirac series went viral, and the fans were now aware of the ongoing Chicago gang war, particularly as it pertained to the rappers involved. How many people do you think have died in the War in Chirac?
Thousands.
This past weekend, at least 52 people were shot, 8 of them killed.
In the following years, between 2011 and 2020, 5,518 people were murdered in Chicago, to the amusement of self-proclaimed Chiracologists, who created a Reddit page, which now has over 175,000 members.
But I'd never seen a place where life was valued less than Chicago. To this day, I've never been to Chicago because of that.
I feel like things bad everywhere. Things just bad in Chicago because this shit came like a movie to people. Like when it first got famous, people started it was like we was characters. Like, damn, you got me look like an assassin.
Drilling itself is an energy that once people latch onto that shit and you become invested in the story, it's like a soundtrack to a movie, and it sounds bad to say, but it's a soundtrack to a movie that you're watching live. You know, I'm looking at this not like on some voyeuristic, yo, oh shit, this is entertaining. I'm horrified. What I try to do is satire, hoping people could look at them like, that looks ridiculous. These dudes, they're disgusting, right? People took it and they ran with it.
Everything I thought that people would be like, yo, this is some sick shit, they loved.
We have a bloodthirsty audience, especially in music. The more people die, when someone gets locked up, their streams are through the roof. Music sales, going through the roof. Trust me. I was a driving force in getting some of these guys, other than Keith, eyes and attention and ears to some of their stuff.
Did you feel responsible for like inflaming gang tension on the streets by covering things?
Hell no. But let me tell you this, accountability is hard to take, man. They say, yo, well, you gave people nicknames. And when you gave someone a nickname of Grim Reaper, some other guy is going to start killing more to try to get that nickname. And I'm like, I don't believe I caused any murder. But if my videos, because they were popular, instigated any two parties, I'll take blame for that. But motherfucker, if you picked up the gun, I'm not taking blame for what you did, right? When I started covering war in Chirac, niggas was dying every day already. I was on Twitter watching people bleed out, and I was like, I can't believe this is, like, people getting shot like dogs, bleeding down, everybody filming it. And then you go on social media and everybody saying, I'm smoking on the pack. So you gotta take blame for you doing that. The parents gotta take blame for not being in the kid's life. The cops gotta take blame for them basically just like throwing their hands up in the air and saying, let everybody kill each other. Like these motherfuckers that like, everybody wants an easy scapegoat.
Listen, stop acting like a bitch ass nigga and just fight, bro. Leave the pipes alone, fight. Oh, it's so fucked up now. It's like a 12-year-old just said, I'll pop you. So another 12-year-old. You like, bro, just fight him.
Why do you think that happens?
Cause yeah, motherfucker think it's about.
It's what they see from y'all older niggas. Y'all the example.
A shooter or a killer. Music played a part. But music won 100% why everybody doing this. It's your fucking mama and your fucking daddy. You get what I'm saying? It's your mama and your daddy, bro. It usually be your environment.
Hey, he not wrong.
But it's your mama and your fucking daddy. It's about how you getting raised, blood. Like, raise your fucking kids right. Oh.
I don't think it's drill music at all, I promise you. If we was to take drill music away right now, and it be regular hip hop, it's still gonna be the same type of violence. Everybody wanna be a character.
That's false.
For the internet.
On social media, beefing,
That's
making
false.
threats, making crazy comments, like going on live, you know, it's like, you know, waving the gun in the fucking camera. You know, it's like, it's almost like a competition to see who can push it the furthest and get the most attention. Because, you know, there is a fair amount of clout chasing, and, you know, that is a toxic element.
In that way, do you think that drill is like bad for society?
No, because the thing is, like, the realities of what is being discussed in that music was there before the music was there. The music is just an expression of that. It's just a reaction to that. Like, when you're talking about inner city gun violence, you're talking about poverty, you're talking about poor education systems, you're talking about like low access to food, you're talking about low economic opportunities. Those are the kinds of solutions that you would need to apply to that situation.
If you could go back in time, would you make War in Chirac again?
You know, I've grown. Was it appropriate? Probably wouldn't do that again. I wouldn't do it again just because I think we're dealing with mental illness in Chicago. And when you see people are kids, these people who are doing murders, like Ronald No. 9 was like 17, doing drills and all that type of shit, it's easy to be outraged and also say, damn, how could you guys take a life so easily? But also you got to think about the cycle of mental issues that they're having, the trauma that they're suppressing.
After the success of the War in Chirac series, Academic's formula was replicated hundreds of times, creating a concentrated YouTube algorithm that turned gang drama into an online mega industry. One of the channels in this algorithm is called No Jumper, which is quite different from the War in Chirac, but nonetheless features many interviews with gang-related rappers.
Do you even know about gang shit when you first moved to Florida? When did you actually become a 5'5" Crip? You are widely known to be associated with the Hoovers. Some of the dudes who got caught up for this murder are like actual rappers who have videos out with many, many thousands of views. Again, like you say, a lot of the stories are hypothetical, but in this one, you actually mentioned that a specific rapper from Chicago called a girl 6 times while you were hanging out with her.
Right, it just ran. You see what I'm saying? The shit just become, man, you know.
So I went on the podcast and spoke to the host, Adam22, about the ethics of producing monetized gang content.
Do you think drill music is bad for society?
Yeah, definitely.
How come?
Because people are in gangs killing each other and making songs about it and making it sound super cool. And even me as like a 30-year-old fucking white man, I listen to it and I think that it sounds kind of cool, and I struggle with that. But definitely I think it's probably, as much as I like listen to it, it's probably got to be a net negative for society, right? Just the romanticization of violence in general.
Do you think you help make it look cool?
I don't know. I feel like when they're on a beat with a fucking 808 going crazy, and they're able to like rhyme and make less sense, that probably is like when it sounds coolest. Because they don't really talk about that in interviews, right? I mean, most of like all the Chicago like gang members or whatever, it's like the amount of like street shit you're gonna be able to get them to talk about in an interview is pretty minimal in comparison to the stuff that they're essentially saying in their songs.
It just must be crazy because like you talk to so many people who like have died recently. Like you're like the last person to interview FBG Cash.
Right there. His name's on the wall.
Yeah. Do you feel any responsibility for like inflaming like gang beef by having?
So what he trying to do is basically ask. So what he basically saying is that Adam is like a part of. What's good, look? What's good, bro?
So many gang members.
Yeah, I'm interested too. That's why I'm not really talking about. I'm deep into this shit.
Use this platform to promote themselves.
No, because I mean, I feel like
Good, look. How you doing, bro?
this is a hip hop platform that long ago has kind of been clear to me that that's more or less the gist of what we're doing, you know? Like there was a long time where I didn't do any street shit, you know, in the beginning it was mostly like SoundCloud type stuff and more like avant-garde, you know, internet shit. We've gone more in that direction and like a lot of, like, it's also the direction rap's gone in. It's tough to get away from the fact that the fans just want what they want. You know, as a content creator, you kind of have to follow the incentives to a certain extent. It's just been taken to the point where the fans like want this shit to be real. They don't want to hear you say, I'll shoot you if you come near me. They want to hear you say, so-and-so from the other side got killed because he fucked with me. Like the fans are really drawn to that kind of immersion, I guess.
Whenever you grew up here, did you guys spend a lot of time in other parts of Chicago? Like, did you ever go like downtown or to other areas, or were you mostly here?
I spent a lot of years inside this gate.
Have you been to like a Cubs game or anything? No. You guys want to go to the White Sox game with us?
Yeah, we go.
Let's go, White Sox! Let's fucking White Sox!
These real niggas, bro. Show them kids that it's more to life than just guns and shit, bro. I fuck with these dudes.
Fuck the Cubs, fuck the Orioles, fuck the Yankees, White Sox. White Sox! 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 Go Cubs! White Sox! White Sox! White Sox! White Sox! White Sox! White Sox! They represent the South Side pride, that blue collar man.
Like the South Side's way better than the North Side.
Never wear condoms unless you have to.
What's a situation in which you'd have to use a condom?
Every time.
Never.
I'm married, so I haven't actually used condoms in 15 years. Raw dog status for Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow only.
Sorry, Boss Top. What do you think about condoms?
When I think about condoms, I got 6 kids right there.
Raw dog all day long. Jack Harlow is not my type.
What makes White Sox fans different from other fans?
Sometimes they wear white socks, but not on a regular basis.
Loyalty.
Why?
Why? Are you guys from Chicago?
No.
No? Exactly.
What do you think your most controversial opinion is?
Like, what do you mean about that?
For example, I believe that aliens have visited the United States of America.
Nice. So do I. I also believe that the Earth is not round. I also believe that the government is hiding a lot of shit from us. I also believe that the government has taken over our country.
And like, you think the Earth is flat for real?
Huh?
Alright, I'm back.
You think the Earth is flat?
Oh, yeah, you missed a lot, bro. You missed a lot, bro. Period. What was your best stream? Best stream? I try to make every stream better than the one previous, but one of my best streams? My best streams, I'll probably say. Every time I do a 20, one of my best streams, like one of my favorite streams. Back when I had like friends and shit, like a lot of partners, I used to stay up on 2K20 and do 24-hour streams all the time. I didn't used to turn my PS4 off at all. That was probably my favorite streams, bro. They on YouTube too. Y'all could see it on my YouTube channel. Hold on, let me show y'all. It's crazy because YouTube gave me a strike from a stream 3 years ago and shit. In 2023, it's crazy. Look. But this back when I had friends, bro. Like, I always had fun with my partners and shit, bro. Everything was good.
I know
Bro.
two commanders that he probably tired of. He probably tired of a
Crazy because this nigga singing the Tuka song and we reacting to a Oblock video. That's crazy.
What's your Hey, say alright? Alright. Hey, see. Chill, stop somebody had posted the whole song, son. I've been wrong if I said it's been in a day. Oh, just.
These streams are my favorite, bro, because this is when I had a lot of friends and shit. But not all my partners in the streets and shit. They won't be gangsters, sitting on a block, blah, killer nigga, rappers, all that. It's not for, well, my old partners and shit, bro, but, you know, that's still my dogs and shit, bro, but it's not like, it's like, bro.
We have ideologies, right? We have ideas. So, like, who are we to judge?
White Sox hamburgers, Comiskey dog, right here. We got
That fake ass hamburger?
2 patties, 2 scoops of cheddar cheese, and we put the pico and dagaya on top. Say it ain't so, Joe. Hamburger, 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 hamburger.
What's your biggest fear in the world?
Hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot dog.
How do you feel about the rapper Yeet?
He's alright.
Can you name 5 songs?
Turban, mad about that, sorry about that. Money.
But you know, job for that documentary deal for sure. So
For sure.
I'm really push out a tune.
Damn, he knock neat as hell.
Definitely do it. I'm really push out a tune.
Damn, that boy needs. It's crazy because my sister had to get surgery for that shit, but my god sister had to get surgery because of that. Because hers were like, she's staying the exact same way. Hey, W video though, bro was showing Chicago some love and shit, bro. That's a real nigga right there.